Okay, Tobin. Here we go. You're not gonna be weird or awkward, are you? Nope. No, you're not. You can do romantic. No pressure. Just a date with a cute guy who you haven't actually met yet, who got your number from an event you didn't show up to, in a new city. Nope. Nothing daunting about... Huh? Oh, hey. Oh, you've been standing there for a while, waiting for me to notice you, haven't you? Okay, well, it can only get better from here, right? Huh? Now, how's your day going? Hey, that's good. Oh, mine's, well, it's going. I mean, it's not going badly. You're here, and you seem cool, so that's a plus. Anyway, I'm really glad that you agreed to a date at the zoo. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess our only other choices were the museum and that weird novelty shop in the mall. I mean, unless you wouldn't happen to be into, like, vinyls and VHS tapes and old grimoires and antiques and stuff like that, would... Okay, now I kind of thought not. Oh no, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So, are you an animal lover? Yeah, of course cats and dogs count. Do you have any pets? Oh, nice. I love those. Yeah, I've got a ball python. His name is Viert, because he keeps running his snoot into things or getting stuck in stuff, but somehow he never hurts himself, which is kinda shocking. He got into the oven once. Don't ask me how, I still have no idea. Oh, the name? It's a reference to Sir Adrian Carton de Viert. He was a soldier who served in the Boer War and both World Wars. See, he was notorious for how many times he was wounded without dying. In World War I alone, he was wounded 8 times, including losing a hand and an eye, and, that's not really first date talk. Sorry. So, where do you want to go first? The lions! Sounds good. Lions are cool. So, tell me about yourself. What do you do? As in for a job, or hobbies, or in general? Yeah? That's so cool. What got you into that? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. I feel kinda boring now. Oh no, I assure you, it is shocking that you chose to be here. Where did I live before I moved here? Oh, it was just this little fishing town on the east coast. Johannesburg, it's called. Just a fishing village, really. You'd think it was still 1960 there. Oh yeah, it's that kind of speck on the map. No, there's nothing wrong with it. I just felt like I wanted more. You know, like I'd been in such a bubble for such a long time that I just had to try to get out. How about you? Are you from the city? You are? Like born and raised? Oh, gotcha. Oh no, you do not want to visit Johannesburg. You will go crazy. It's so small and quiet and stagnant. Nothing ever changes there. Are you sure? There's barely internet there. Which was not fun for me, since I'm much better at socializing online. Oh, I'm doing okay so far? Thank you. I guess the reason I like history is because I like tracing things. I like to look back and see how things happened, and why, and how they've changed over time. Iteration, you know? Evolution. That's fascinating to me. For example? Okay. Oh, we're going past the ostriches now. Birds are actually a great example of this. So, question. When did the dinosaurs go extinct? You're almost right. Yes, the Cretaceous-Tertiary extinction did bring about the end of the non-avian dinosaurs 65 million years ago, but it's not quite accurate to say that it made the dinosaurs extinct. Again, that's almost right. Modern birds aren't just descended from avian dinosaurs. They are dinosaurs. Yes, really! So, modern birds share a number of anatomical features with theropod dinosaurs, the two-legged ones like raptors and tyrannosaurs. Specifically, a clade called Maniraptorians. So, more like raptors than T-Rex, but I'm sure you've already figured that out. I'm serious, there are some really striking anatomical similarities. Like, they've got the same large eye openings in the skull, the strap-like shoulder blades, they've got wishbones, the second bony palate, the hinge-like ankle joints with... Oh. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. You get the point, I'm sure. Dinosaurs never actually went extinct, they're just smaller and fluffier now. Yeah, every time you go to KFC, you're eating dinosaur. I know that probably deglamorizes them a lot, but personally, I think that's even more amazing. Knowing the science of how they got that way, not being able to eat them. Like, you might remember how people thought the idea of feathered dinosaurs was lame at first, because they were used to seeing cartoony, scaly monsters in movies. And I mean, I love Jurassic Park, but T-Rex wasn't a monster made up for a movie. It was a real animal. A real animal that lived tens of millions of years ago. Really, it's incredible that we even know about it at all. Yet, because of the time difference, there's only so much we know about it. And probably only so much we're ever going to know about it. Anything we can find out about things like that, anything that can get us closer to the truth, to knowing, well, I think that's amazing. Oh god, I'm sorry. I've really gone off the rails now. You agree? Wait, really? To be honest, I'm not sure how to respond to that. I'm kinda used to people just zoning out, or nodding along until I stop, or just cutting me off. Oh no, it's fine. I've gotten used to it. I really have been talking a lot, though. And this ought to be 50-50, you know? You'd better talk for a bit now. About whatever you want? I just went off on a paleontology rant, so I'd say anything goes now. And I mean, you could probably read off a phone book and I'd be enraptured. I'm glad you think I'm interesting too. You heard that, huh? Yeah, I talk to myself a bit. It's a bad habit. Gotta work on that. Yeah, I said you're cute. Or handsome, rather. I know a lot of guys don't like being called cute, so, you're okay with cute. Alright. That's good to know. Oh god. I mean, that's being pretty generous. I get all my clothes from thrift shops, and my hair always looks like something has made a nest in there, and my glasses are just a bit smudged all the time. You probably can't see it, but I can, and it's driving me crazy. Okay. Sure, I'll just take the compliment, then. Thanks. Hey, maybe this is premature, but I'm really enjoying this so far. You can probably imagine that I don't get on many dates, and most of the ones I go on, well, there's usually never a second date. Let's just say that. And I'm still in shock that you wanted one date, given I got lost on the way to that event. But I'm really enjoying being here with you. Are you also having a nice time? You are? That's great. Huh? Oh, right. There's the lions. I hadn't even noticed we were getting to their exhibit. Once we're done here, where do you want to go next? Well, after the lions, or after the zoo? Your choice.